Callum, there was lots of excitement last weekend. Your first game, debut goal for Sean Welsh, a win at Raith Rovers. Do you calm everything down this week, or do you just look to build on that?
I think obviously weather conditions have calmed everybody down. I think obviously been really cold this week, so training's been obviously sort of altered a little bit. But no, I think it's a great result. I think it's 3 points. There are a lot of good things we did in the game. There are a lot of things we can do better. So I think it's all about just those little tweaks, those little improvements. I think it's great for the players, obviously back-to-back wins as well. So I think it's really important that we keep that momentum and we try and build on it and try and progress forward.
Are you a manager that goes and looks at the video of the game a couple of times afterwards?
Yeah, I always do. That's just part of the job. Normally see it with your own eyes. You don't need to repeat it, but I think sometimes it's nice to have a look at little things. Maybe second half again when we're under a bit of pressure, what could we do better? Little things that might help you looking back on it. So yeah, there's always areas to improve, and I think something you've got to keep working on.
You mentioned the weather there. How easy has it been to train this week?
Not. I think quite difficult. I think obviously today as well. It's obviously really cold. So again, it's just trying to adapt and make sure the boys are physically right. I think tactically you can't do as much work, or you're limited with space. So I think you just make sure they're physically all ready for Saturday.
Okay. And obviously this was due to be a free weekend, but both teams are out of the Scottish Cup, so you're probably bizarrely quite glad that Queen's Park are out of the Scottish Cup because you're getting another game so quickly.
Not really. I'd rather be playing in the Scottish Cup this weekend. So it's I think I think it's one of those you just want the games to come. I think I've come in, I've had a look at the players. I want to see more of the players. I want to see what they can do. So again, it's hopefully the game will be on. I know their game was called off last week. Obviously I think the pitch was flooded or something, so hopefully it's not frozen over and hopefully we'll be able to get the game on Saturday.
Obviously played Dunfermline recently, will that be a factor?
I think so. I think we had a look, but I think they've had a huge injury list as well, so I think we won't really know how they'll set up, so we'll prepare 2 or 3 different ways how we can counter it and how we can try and work against them. So that's always the case anyway going into games. So I think we'll just take this game and we'll try and put a performance like we did on Saturday. I think for me it was basically without the ball was really good. I think that has to continue.
You sprung a surprise just before kick-off last weekend with Sean Welsh. Anything up your sleeve this weekend?
Not at the moment. That would be nice to have another little surprise, but no, I think it's obviously sometimes we know what we want to look at. Probably now we only play 1 or 2 more players in. So again, it's really important we get the right ones. If we can get them, we're working really hard to do it. Again, it's add to the squad we've got here and make sure we get performance out of the players that are already here.
Callum, thanks for your time.
Cheers, thank you.